Discovery Mountain. Discovery Mountain. We're going to get through all of our Instagram clips first, and then we'll get to the podcast clips first. So I want you guys to hear this clip from Discovery Mountain. I did overlay the United States former national anthem, My Country 'Tis of Thee, on top of this just because it is so pivotal to this. But nothing has been edited except for the music that I added to the video. Hopefully this doesn't get copyright stricken, but here we go.
Well, can I say something?
Yes, Cyrus, go ahead.
Discovery Mountain campers, someone has taken our flag. We will fight in the cafeteria. We will fight in the forest. We will fight in the air.
Cyrus.
We will defend this camp. Whatever the cost may be, we shall never surrender. Never surrender.
Campers, quiet, please.
So, Discovery Mountain has this new episode out. I know this comes from May, but, anyway. Discovery Mountain, this is the second latest season of Discovery Mountain. For some reason, has this series of kids. It's this Discovery Mountain camp, which the one problem with Discovery Mountain is that Discovery Mountain exists in real time. So it is 2025 right now. It is 2025 in Discovery Mountain. So COVID happened in Discovery Mountain. Of course, this means the main character of Jamie just kind of apparently capitalism is bad and she can't sell stuff in Australia. That was an entire thing. So they wrote her off the show. And now it's a whole bunch of other new kids here. This is one of the older kids. And Discovery Mountain is usually the only camp, but now there's this new camp called Wilderness Camp, and it had this bad kid named Holly or Hazel or something like that. And she stole their flag for some reason and posted it above the ranger station. This happens later in the season. She also steals some binoculars, some bug spray. She just goes into the camp and steals everything. It's not Harold this time. It's this other random kid that they call Raven. Because I guess her hair is black. And for some reason, she steals their flag one time, puts it up in the trees, in the bushes, and they have to go get the flag. And that's why he's giving this speech that he just came up with randomly. And then the second time, they host the flag above the ranger station. And instead of the adults being like, hey guys, someone stole the flag and is flying over the ranger station. We obviously know who did this. All the rangers know who did this. The people in Discovery Mountain know who did this, except for the kids. Because they are doing the story of Gideon. Instead of, I don't know, someone calls the United States Forest Ranger place. Okay, this is a government building. They call the Forest Ranger place. And they're like, hey, you stole our flag. And one of your students stole our stuff. Give it back. Nah. Do you know what they do? They say, hey, kid, Cyrus, you gave this nice speech that you obviously stole from Winston Churchill. We want you and 10 kids to lead a band around the Discovery Mountain camp and make a lot of noise. And you know how in Gideon they had the flashlights and the trumpets and the Midianites started, killing each other because they got scared or whatever? Yeah. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to surround this building. You're actually going to storm the ranger station that has like 10 kids in it. 2 of the kids defect over to Discovery Mountain side. So it's 8 kids inside. None of them know what's going on. You're going to blow your kazoo that you use in your Bible play so you can go steal back your flag? I'm sorry, in what universe does that even make sense? Honestly, what is this nonsense? They are retconning so hard. Discovery Mountain, instead of having an imagination station, they just say, oh, well, the air is clear. They're actually selling one of the, not selling, they're building some cabins for people who are homeless. And the churches in the city did that, but Discovery Mountain was like, we're going to build our own cabins because we have clear air here. And, clear air is better than the city life. And it's really funny because in the next season, in the season where it happens, you also have the kids from Discovery Mountain going over to another town called Grizzly to go to a beat up, bedraggled bowling alley, and he's acting like it's the coolest thing he's ever seen. So, if this kid is acting like going to the bowling alley is like going to the White House or some amusement park, it's kind of sad and kind of shows the state of your town. But I digress. They have this clear air, and this clear air apparently means that they can imagine stuff and imagine Bible stories. And that's that camp. Then they do the Bible stories and it somehow parallels with real life. In what universe would any camp say, "Hey kids, the survival camp over here, the U.S. Forest Ranger camp has your flag, so we're gonna send a bunch of kids into the forest, and you're gonna blow a kazoo, and then you're gonna storm the forest ranger station and steal back your flag because this is gonna teach you a lesson about courage, and it links into the Bible." No camp on planet Earth would ever do this, like ever. Like that makes zero sense. None. Like you could just call for the flag back. And I know the enemy, you know, but she has a point. She was like, "Would you please stop with the theatrics? I'll go up there and get your flag. Put the kazoo down." Like, and then she runs away, and then she gets like chased to the woods, and then she gets tackled, and they send her to juvie, which is great. But also, they could have sent her to juvie anytime. What if she actually ran away? What if she actually did get away? Because you entrusted her arrest to a bunch of kids in the forest with kazoos. Now, as a person who's been chased in the forest, I'm an expert on that. I wouldn't trust my security to an iPhone Air, let alone to a bunch of kids in the forest with some kazoos. That doesn't make sense. I mean, as much fun as this would be, this makes less sense than the SSALTW book. A book in which there was a Nerf gun rally attack, and in a book in which you have a communist running for student council president. That book is 10 times more realistic than a bunch of kids running around the forest in kazoos going up to go steal back their flag that apparently they all care about so much. And if this person is so bad, why didn't she steal the U.S. or Canadian flag? Because apparently Discovery Mountain is Mr. Simon. I think he's from Canada or something, and he founded the town back in 1967, which was a plot point that has been driven home for the past 10 seasons, the first 10 seasons. So when they had this entire, "Oh wow, he didn't pay any federal taxes in 1967." Okay, bro, we all knew what the cliffhanger was. We all knew it. No one was sitting there for a week going, "Oh, I wonder why." They tried to arrest him on iOS charges, and it was obviously fake. And everyone knew it because, he wasn't even in the country. So, that's not a real cliffhanger. But why did he still need the other flags? He just stole the Discovery Mountain camp flag that the kids apparently all like for some reason. It's a nice flag, I guess, but these kids literally wanted to, all of them, just go beat up whoever did it. They have to be calmed down or something like that. It's such a retcon. But yeah, that is Discovery Mountain. Great season. Very inspiring, very fun, just very unrealistic. Of course, in Discovery Mountain, there's a clip of this guy. He used to be an Olympic athlete, and this is in the season afterwards, I think. No, this is in the camp season, yeah. 2 years before, and as you know, Discovery Mountain is in real time. So 2 years before was actually in 2023. So the camp episodes air around summertime. The school episodes, they just went back to school, air around August and September. So Discovery Mountain's in real time, which kind of means that Mr. Simon's probably going to die off in the next 10 seasons or something. They do 2 or 3 seasons a year, so that's probably 2 or 3 years. I mean, poor guy. But anyway, in this season, there's the camp director's brother is coming back. The camp director's brother 2 years ago was just an idiot. He kept baby lion, cougar, some sort of wild animal, mountain lion. Yeah, that's what it was. Mountain lion cubs in his house. Bro, what are you doing? What a bum, honestly. He kept them in his camp house. And because of this, they escaped and they got them trapped inside of a cave-in. It's terrible. So this guy, he's also drinking lots of soda in camp. He leaves them all over his, his cabin. He's just a mess. So he leaves the camp. He apologizes. He comes back, and his sister's like, "Oh well, he got off of social media," and something like that. And of course, we go back to the Christianity, thing. They're like, "Oh, social media, oh, it's bad, whatever." I mean, they got to throw that in there. Their advertisers, I don't know if they have advertisers, but I mean, if they did, I mean, that's probably in their contract. I mean, if you don't have that in an episode, I mean, what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing as a company? It's just really sad if you think about that. But of course, they had to put that in there. And I'm gonna have, I guess this might be controversial take here or something like this, but I'm not against it.